Good morning, my name is Andy, I am the Brit in Hungary, and today we is off to a conference in Budapest. Woo! Awesome, we're here. Yes. So this is the itinerary for today. Martin is always very entertaining, so that would be good to see that. Going to do this one, stress relief in the English classroom, but I'm especially interested in this one, AI, ChatGPT. Most teachers are absolutely hysterical about it. I think it's going to be like the end of the world. But I've got to admit, I don't really know that much about it. So yeah, that should be quite interesting to see what they've got to say about that. Well, that was great. I do love these kind of things because the sort of teachers that come to these things, they're the sort of the positive, enthusiastic, motivated types, not the sort of grumpy, cynical types. And it's a bit like the Erasmus trips I go on. It's yeah, it's very refreshing. It's really nice to meet sort of positive people. So yeah, and it was nice to come and see a few old friends, so that was good. The ChatGPT stuff was really interesting. I had no idea what it could do, and there were lots of teachers with anecdotes about how they'd given up giving written assignments to the students now because they were all cheating. I think that's a bit too cynical, actually. I mean, when I was at school, there was kids who cheated. They copied everybody's homework, but I think most students know that cheating in the long term is just bloody stupid. And yeah, it's like Google Translate as well. You know, when that first came out, everybody said it was going to be the death of language teachers, you know, interpreters and translators, but it never happened really. And I think it's probably going to be the same with this thing. So yeah, if you can't beat them, join them. Just learn to work with it really. It can do a lot of good stuff for teachers too, like it can do lesson plans, it can generate PowerPoints for you. So yeah, just go with the flow, live with it. It's yeah, it's quite amusing. People always say to me, you know, you're supposed to be an English teacher, Andy, and you can't even speak English. What's all this "we is here, we is arrived" business all about? Yeah, well, it's to do with this.
Auto. Okay, Houston, the Challenger has landed.
Roger, Challenger, that's super.
Okay, Parker valves. Boy, you bet it is, Gordo. Boy, you said shut down, I shut down, and we dropped, didn't we? Yes, sir. But we is here. Man, is we here. How's that look? Pressures look great.
Yeah, so Gene Cernan, probably my second favourite Apollo astronaut, just landed on the moon. So excited he forgot all of his grammar. Bless him. Anyway, now you know. This is like a sidewards on. Oh, look, that's me. Hey, that's definitely me. Come on, I could do this all day. Fantastic, look. There's me. Woo! So the problem, I'm told, is about here somewhere. I've got stress fractures in my vertebrae, spondylitis, but I can't really see anything. But it's pretty cool though. Ooh, this is a good one. What's this one? Ooh, look, it's a fly through. Cool, that's really good. Look at that. What's that? I don't know. Oh, it's my ribs. Look, that's the top of my rib cage. and then like going through my lungs. There's my spine. Ooh. Cool, that's good. So this is a good view, and just there, that's exactly where the pain is. I'm not sure why it's a different colour. Is that something to do with the fractures or something, or the inflammation? Oh, this is an even better one. Look at that, and there's a bit of an even bigger patch, white bits, and there's look quite a big sort of kink just there. That doesn't look very good. Oh my God. Yeah, when I got the letter from the specialist, it was in Hungarian, so I sort of picked out the details in it, and I started seeing words like arthritis. Yeah, and it's a bit scary. But yeah, looking back in my life, I'm fairly sure I've had this at least twice before in my life that I can remember, and it got better. And although this is probably a little bit worse this time, as long as I don't completely destroy my back, I can probably get this better with like physio and massage. I don't want to be taking painkillers for the rest of my life. Now, this is the second MRI I've had in my life. The first one was about probably 20 years ago. I had one. I had a brain MRI, and that was pretty cool. Yeah, but anyway, onwards and upwards. I'm not going to get sort of depressed about it. I'll just, you know, I'm still like 19 up here. That's the problem. And you know, you get to the stage where you really need to start appreciating that your body's getting on a bit. And I need to start being a bit kinder to myself, really, and stop sort of trying to carry washing machines down the stairs and stuff like that. So yeah, it's kind of a bit of a warning, alarm bells to like, you know, Andy. Just respect your body a bit, really. So anyway, everything will be fine. Yeah, the laptop thing. I had a really busy week, and but I really wanted to get my last video uploaded for Friday evening, and I didn't anticipate having any of the problems I thought I was going to have. I bought a brand new sort of graphic card for the computer, and I thought it would solve all my problems because it takes ages to render those 4K videos. And yeah, I edited the video and it was fine. And then every time I tried to process it to upload, it had like this weird blue and yellow ghosting thing on it, and it didn't matter what format I did it in or how I did it. It just kept doing it. My name is Andy. I am the Brit in Hungary. It didn't do it. If I tried to process like the shorter videos, it was no problem. If I tried to do the whole thing, it was just like this blue and yellow ghost thing. So I was getting more and more frustrated. And in the end, I just sort of gave up and I had to process it really, really low quality. And it was because it was the only thing that worked. And oh my God, it was so stressful. So yeah, that sort of started off my weekend of technology hatred. And yeah, and I had, and then I got a new laptop. Well, I got a second-hand laptop that was incredibly disappointing. And and what with like the photocopier at work clapping out and all other stuff, I just had a complete and utter tits full of technology. And unfortunately, sorry, my laptop bore the brunt of it after rather too much power linker, unfortunately. Yeah. But yeah, it's been quite good because ever since I did it, all the other technology in my life has been really, really well behaved. So I think they know not to mess with me now. Yeah. Yeah, it was really funny at the time, but I feel a bit ashamed of myself now. It was a really stupid thing to do. But the thing is, when I bought it, it was advertised with like, specs for this and that. And when I got it, it didn't have any of them at all. It was just a complete fraud. With the money I paid for it, it would have cost me more to sort of send it back, sort of thing. And I'd wasted so much time with it. And my logic was I wanted to put it out of reach so that I could never be tempted to waste any more of my time on it ever again. So yes, I put it out of its misery. What a piece of crap. But fortunately, I've bought a proper one from a reputable dealer. So yes, sorry old thing. And just a final word about the flat. Not got quite as much done as I wanted to get done this week, but we've got a big delay on the furniture, so it's taken the pressure off a little bit. Yeah, so the kitchen units are gone. We sold those. Tiles off. Yeah, all done. The living room, yeah, it's finished. Look, a load of IKEA furniture arrived today. Hello, it's me. Yeah, and in here, yeah. So the new bedroom is finished, ready, and it's got this lovely slidey door, which is a real space saver. Yeah. And guess who's got to spend all day tomorrow assembling that lot? Me. Anyway, that's about it for this week. Hopefully a bit more progress on the flat next week. I've got some furniture arriving, so hopefully it'll look a bit more complete. But in the meantime, my name is Andy. I am the Brit in Hungary. Onwards and upwards.